I didn't really have any great ideas for the poll, so I just thought of one. Let's do vacation is beach, mountain, or mountains, or forest. Done. Let's start that. No. Hide live video. Thank you. I'm going to put that right there. We're going to see live. This is the show. I call it the YouTube radio show, where we talk about just about anything we want to talk about. I do have some favorite vacation spot: the beach, the mountains, or the forest. Or do you have another place that you'd like to vacation at? I only come up with that idea, that poll, because where I'm at right now, it is snowing, and it's been snowing for... I do have some stuff planned for the weekend, but that might be a different show. See if we can, what will happen once we get to 100 episodes. It's 2 a day, Monday through Friday, and at least 1 a day on the weekend, so. Come on, guys. We don't know how to drive in the wintertime. This is so much fun. If you do nothing else, take part in the poll. Where would you like to go on vacation? Because me, I'd like to be at the beach right about now with a snowstorm in my face. Is it snowing where you are? Would you like to go to the beach too? Take part in the poll. What happens every show? You like the beach, the sun, the mountains, getting your what is that? Calisthenics in, whatever it's called. You want to walk through the forest for a vacation. You live in the city, you want to get out. Just a simple click. That's all it takes. The people who are going to watch the rerun are going to laugh at this one. I'm not even 5 minutes in, and I'm already irritated with people that don't know how to drive. Oh, hold on. If I'm not seeing the messages, it's because YouTube doesn't like me to... Really? You're not gonna give me any options. Sorry, YouTube's not working well. If I don't see your message or your comment, it's because YouTube doesn't want me to do anything with it. That's BS, man. Nice. Beach. Love the beach right about now. Like I said, I got a snowstorm right in my face. Well, it's outside the truck, but... Listen, if you're really interested in listening to the show, listen to me rant. So irritating. YouTube just booted me out. See if I can trick it. There we go. All messages. Don't see anything. It just doesn't care about it. I know it lies about the audience number, so I've kind of given up on looking at somebody that lives down on the lowlands like we do. People driving around, no headlights, in a storm, like, yeah, granted it's daytime or whatever, but in inclement weather, you're supposed to turn your headlights on. Okay. I might get pulled over this afternoon. So I call you guys hitchhikers only because it's too bad YouTube wouldn't let me review comments. So if you guys want, if you're not going to hang out for a long period of time on here, go check out some of my other reruns of the show. There's some older stuff on there. I used to be preachy, only talk about Jesus, only talk about God, but I've decided to make it a show about whatever the audience wants to talk about. This way we can have a conversation. Yeah, it looks like everybody wants to go to the beach. If you're not going to hang out very long, hit the subscribe button. Maybe you'll catch another stream, another show. I don't want to call it a stream. I want to call it a show. It's internet radio for the most part. It's me talking about a topic that we've got on screen. Maybe a topic I want to talk about. Maybe a topic you want to talk about. Thank you for the like. I really, really appreciate that. That means I'm doing something right. Hello. Winter. What's that say? Winter. Start. Winter Star the Alpha. That's a hard one to read. Come on. So, let's call you today Alpha. If you don't like the poll, what would you like to talk about? Anybody else got a topic that they want to chit-chat about? It's free. You can put it in the comments. I'll read it. I just can't believe somebody took their like away. How rude. Some turkeys down off the side of the road there. So how did that read again? Winter Star the Alpha. I think Alpha is going to be a little easier to... What was the quote from the Jim Carrey movie? Is it Ace Ventura, Pet Detective? Nobody wants to play with me. Look it up if you're not my age, 40, 41. You'll understand. Boy, it's warm in here now. Anybody have a long commute? Probably talking mostly to the rerun folks now. Yeah. If you're watching the rerun, feel free to leave a comment of your preferred vacation spot, beach, mountains, or forest. Or maybe you have someone do me well after a winter like this. This little light of mine. No, it's not gonna work. Let it snow. I think let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I don't care. I've got studded snow tires. I can pretty much go wherever I want, as long as it's on the road. Got 8 votes so far on the poll. I think I was reading something this morning, or watching a video that was talking about, I thought it was just the community tab that's limited on how much we can post. But I think it was saying that people only get so many notifications every, like, one notification every 3 days or something. I'm live twice a day at least. That's not fair. Or when I post a video or I post a short. I noticed I was looking through my subscription list, the channels that I'm subscribed to, that when you click on personalized, it doesn't let you personalize. Like, only notify me when, you know, it's a video of a certain length or a certain topic, or it doesn't let you choose any of that. So personalized is just sometimes, I guess. I do have, it's more for the people that are watching the rerun, but I do have previous episodes of the show scheduled for upload. A few of them have already come out. My Cash App is going to be in the description if you'd like to support the show. Good afternoon, welcome to The Drive. This is where we do a little radio show talking about, well, we start with the poll, but we usually get off to talk about pretty much whatever I want to talk about. And right now, the off-topic is the snow. It is pretty sure it's Wednesday, and it's snowing. I guess we're supposed to get a bunch of snow. Come warmer weather, the route home will change. It might be a little bit longer of a drive on the drive home. There may be a point during the afternoon shows during the summer where I do turn the video on because I won't be moving the property that we live on. I'm trying to get the acreage that we live on cleared, cutting down trees, sit outside. They're cheap too. We also pick up stuff off the side of the road. We picked up several pieces of furniture, specifically kitchen tables, and sold those. Never really have to do much to them. Oh, man. The yawns begin. 9 votes. Wow, people are really pushing to go to the beach, huh? They just about got the trees cleared off of that property. Working in the snow, though. That's rough work, man. Just couldn't imagine. I mean, I do have a snowblower in the back of the truck. I do work in the snow sometimes myself, but it's not too bad. I'm not out there for hours and hours. So, again, this is more for the folks watching the rerun. If you're local, I'm going to be having a kind of a working farm tour maybe once a month or every other week, maybe. I'm gonna have some folks come out to the property and help me expand the farm more than it is when that time comes. Maybe having their own little plot on the property. I've got a couple people interested in maybe building their own little cabin on the properties, renting it out when they're not there. Be a nice little shop if it wasn't destroyed like that. Just can't stop yawning. Holy. Nine votes. So would have at least like to got double digits. This morning's poll is at like 20 votes. It's all right. We're only about halfway, maybe. Even a little workshop. Gonna start grabbing pallets, break them down, make some 4x4 posts, get some siding off it, maybe save the nails for scrap metal. Every little bit counts. Yeah, I'd like to build a nice, like, 10 by 20 shop, whether it's a workshop or crafting hall or... Hello, Noah. I think you've been on here before, haven't you, buddy? Boy, everybody hopped on all of a sudden. Noah, what's that say? Something in fan. I don't know. Welcome, Noah. Welcome. Glad somebody's commenting. I had a big gap there just a little bit ago. Nobody was really hanging out for too long. You've been here before. Are you the Noah from Israel? Is that the Noah that I remember? I think you are. Either way, thank you, Noah, for hanging out, being a hitchhiker. Of course, you've seen the poll there. Beach is winning at 80%. Mountains is at 20%. I wish, sadly not. Well, it's all right. Out for a while, buddy. We've still got a little ways to go. We do have the poll up there, but I'm more than willing to talk about any topic you've got that you want to talk about or want me to talk about. Appreciate the hearts, appreciate the like. It's awesome. How are you doing today? I don't want to say this morning because I don't know where you are in the world. Another like, that's awesome. If you've taken part in the poll, Noah, which did you choose? Or if not, which would you choose in the United States? Okay, now we've rounded it down to about a quarter of the earth. Are you in the northern United States, southern United States? What's the weather like down there, wherever you are? Because right now I'm looking at a snowstorm out my front windshield. So for you, I chose mountains. Okay. So for me, it's 12:59, 1 o'clock. So you're an hour behind me because it's 2 o'clock here. So you chose mountains. Why choose mountains? You live somewhere like lowlands, kind of plains, whatever you want to call it. You've got my attention, Noah. People don't normally comment that much. I appreciate it. I do. If anybody else is out there and wants to chime in, have a conversation with me. Oh, you like skiing? Okay. Yeah, I live in Maine. We have a bunch of ski resorts around, but I never really learned how to ski or ice skate. I roller skated for a bit. I did a little bit of inline skating after I learned how to roller skate. But then I kind of got into mountain biking, and that took over pretty much all of my teenage years. I've wrecked my fair share of mountain bikes, though. Friend in New Hampshire, right next to Maine. Yeah, they're not far away. It would only take me like, I want to say like 3 hours to get to New Hampshire. My mother, yeah, I'm not surprised. Beach touches my soul. Rhythms. I like the woods for camping, but I still want to be near water. Yeah. I was actually talking about that the other day on the show, how we used to go out to the Outer Banks in North Carolina, drive right out on the beach. I don't know what it looks like on the other end for you guys, but I can see the percentages. Beach is 82%, mountains is 18%. I would choose the beach as well, because what I'm driving through right now really makes me want to go to the beach. I don't even know where I would go if I wanted to go to the mountains. The forest, I can just walk out my front door. I live in the forest. It has 2,876 miles of coastal shoreline. You're talking about Maine, Noah? And Mother said, can't do that much. Too many storms have directed the OBS. Oh, the Outer Banks. Yeah. That's too bad. We'd have to go to what? Florida for the next place to drive out on the beach. I didn't spend that much time down there, so I don't know. I'm sure there's somewhere else that we could drive out on the beach. Not Maine. Not South Carolina. Oh, I know where the Outer Banks is North Carolina, but I think. The Outer Banks is North Carolina, right? More shoreline than California. Huh. I mean, Maine's got a pretty jagged coast. We got a lot of shoreline. I wouldn't say it's very good beach because it's all runoff from when the ice shelf kind of slid across what is now Maine. It's just all rock, pretty much. There's no beaches.